Welcome, Cloudview friends. We're here at Cloudview Farm with Jim Baird, the founder and president of the board of Cloudview Farm. And today we're going to talk about apples.
Hello.
Jim, tell us all about apples.
Hello, everybody. Well, you know, apples have gone back in history as just one of the most important and sacred fruits in many, many cultures. And I go back 4, maybe 5 generations here of apple growing families in central Washington. And one of the time-honored events was in the fall where we all gathered around and we made apple cider. And we're here today to do some apple cider making. Right now, I've got my great-grandfather's old apple cider press where it ground the apples, pressed them, and we're going to do some apple cider pressing right now. Here we go. So around we start cranking this, and in the apple go.
That's really cool. Tell us about this press.
So this press, I believe, came from the early 1900s, and it both scrunches and pulps and chews up the apple. The pulp goes down into here that we use for animal feed, and then later on, we move the bucket over here and we have a press, and we push all the pulp until we get the absolute best of the apple juice.
That's the press that presses out all the juice. I love it. Let's get a better look inside here. Look at that. Ooh, nice. That's cool. Can you show us the more modern day press now?
So the press we're using nowadays is just basically the same. We have to mash the apples, we have to squish them out, but what we have done is we have electrified presses nowadays. So our press is going to town, and now we're going to add, sometimes we add golden apples, sometimes we add Honeycrisp, we've got heirloom apples, so it's all going to go into the mix to make our particular apple cider this day. Let's go. A red one, a yellow one, a Honeycrisp, a golden russet. Here goes a Cosmic Crisp, Washington's new apple.
That's pretty cool.
Go, loading up the press. Let's go, Cindy. Ooh, yellow one, a red one.
So we're making our own blend.
You keep going.
Mixing up. Rinsing them off in a special cleaning solution. And it's stuck. This is what happens when we move too fast, huh?
Okay.
And nobody get fingers anywhere across it.
Maybe it goes to.
Sometimes when they're too big, they get stuck in there, huh? Okay, so now we'll see the next step of pressing. So now we're putting a lid on it to press that, right?
Right. So now we're starting to press the pulp.
Okay, so we've got a lid on that, and you're turning this crank and pressing it down, and juice is coming out.
That's why they call it an apple cider press.
So there's still manual labor in this modern day.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. The juice is pouring out.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good.
Oh boy.
It's coming.
So now we're gonna, oh, you put that piece of wood in there as leverage.
And lever.
Make sure we get
the
all
absolute
of that
last.
juice out.
Exactly. We're pressing all the good stuff out of those apples. Back off counterclockwise with our lever.
Loosen that up. Get that lid out of there. And we'll have lots of mashed pulp in there. And guess who gets a treat today? The chickens.
So out comes the mash.
Oh, all in that bag. Okay.
Our press. And then the mash goes off to the chickens.
Oh, they're gonna be so excited.
Check out
So
that
excited.
apple pulp.
And we just got some juice.
So here we have the freshly pressed apple cider. It's got chunks and material in there. So we're gonna pour it through cheesecloth. And 1 jar done.
That was a lot of work for 1 jar.
It's going to be some of the most delicious.
It's gonna be amazing.
Apples.
It's too bad we can't sell this to the public, but we will enjoy it, right?
Here we go.
Fill in
Is it
some more.
Jar number 2.
That's a lot of apples that goes into a jar of cider. So just remember that when you're at the grocery store buying cider.
Okay, that's it, gang. We've made some apple cider. We've got some people here to have some taste.
Yay!
Hey, just in time.
First pour.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna cheers and taste test.
There's for the 5th generation apple grower.
Oh.
And his friend visiting.
Thank you.
And for Cindy, my excellent assistant.
Thank you. That's a lot.
And for Jim,
And
who
Julie.
loves apple cider.
And Julie.
And one for Julie,
Our
who put this all together.
teacher.
Okay.
Hey.
Ready?
Cheers.
Apple
Cheers.
cheers.
Saludcita.
Mmm.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Subtle yet
amazing.
playful.
Fresh picked apple yesterday. Fresh.
Catch this now,
Oh,
Julie.
look at this mad skills in this family.
Watch this, Cindy.
I know.
No, keep watching, keep watching. Oh, you can eat at the same time. Oh.
That was good. That was good. Here, get ready to throw me one.
Oh,
Can you hold it?
okay.
Throw it.
You did it.
I did it. I didn't get it in.
Okay. Oh, son of a sea biscuit.